So today I'm just going to do a quick little tutorial about how to mirror lace. So to start here, I've got this gorgeous bronze, coppery, caramelly colored lace that I carry in my shop. And I've got my pattern piece that I want to mirror. And so this piece is actually going to be overlaid on the front of a high-waisted panty pattern that I'm working on. And so I really want to make sure that it's kind of as symmetrical as I can get it so that it will look really nice and kind of purposeful. And so I have it marked on my pattern piece where the scalloped edge is going, and you can see this one has some really deep scallops. I think it's going to look really gorgeous. And I've got the top marked, and I'm going to just place that kind of at the low point of one of these scallops and kind of get that lined up as straight as possible. I'm going to use a rotary cutter to cut mine out. And actually, I'm going to be smart about this and use some pattern weights so that it doesn't shift around. There we go. Okay, there we go. And now I want this exact same piece, I want the pattern to be exactly the same, except it has to be completely reversed. And so I'm going to flip it over, so now the wrong side is facing up. And I'm just going to try to kind of find the matching design down on the bottom. So this one is actually pretty symmetrical. I can see there's kind of like a big flower and then just kind of some little flowers here, big flower, little flowers. So I'm going to look back at my piece to see how I did it. So I've got kind of the smaller flowers are in the center there. So here's the smaller flowers. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze it out of that piece. And I'm going to line it up as best as I can. And since this is going to be so kind of on display on the pattern that I'm using, I really want to do my best to line it up precisely. Okay, it looks pretty good. I am going to use the pattern piece to kind of line it up again, just because I can't really see the edge of the lace so well. I don't want to depend on that as my cutting line for this new piece. And so I'm just gonna put the paper piece down and then I'll cut it out from there. Alright. I have a pair of scissors nearby just in case I need to clip any snags, and you can see got one here. And you might notice this is not the most efficient way to cut your lace. So kind of depending on what a pattern might suggest that you get, you may need more, because obviously with the size of the scallops and kind of the size of the design and the repeat, you might end up kind of placing the two pieces very far away from each other, which is not a very efficient way to use fabric. But if you're trying to get a very nice looking end product, then you have to make these sacrifices sometimes. And so now, if I did a good job, these pieces should kind of mirror each other pretty closely. I mean, I'm not going to say that they're 100% perfect because I'm, not a couture master, But you know what? That looks pretty good, and I think it's going to look really nice on the front of my high-waisted panties. So there you go. That was just a quick tutorial on how to mirror lace. You can see it's actually pretty simple. It's not something you have to be scared about, and I hope you will use this in your next lingerie project and make some wonderful lace creations. Don't forget, if you want this lace for yourself or a great selection of other laces, you can visit my shop at www.smallbobbins.com. Thanks guys! Bye!